Hello friends, welcome. Today I'm going to do a new spread in my junk/art journal. And yeah, so let's get started. Today I want to be doing a background with some neon paints. The last time I did this page, and since it's kind of bulky, I'm going to leave my, going to put my tags out. And now I am just going to put some paint onto the page. And I am using Amsterdam acrylic paints in the color Reflex Orange and Reflex Pink, Rose. Pink or Rose, it depends on how you name it. And Reflex Yellow. I love these paints. I use them quite a lot. They also work very well on jelly plates. So if you're not sure, just Amsterdam also sells like small bottles so that you can try them out. I really recommend them. Okay, I do think that I'm going to be needing more yellow. Because I want the background to be very bright. All right. So the next color will be pink. I do think it's better to use a sponge instead of a baby wipe, because the baby wipe is kind of damp and that will make the paint thinner, which makes it translucent. And that's not what we want, because we want bright colors. Okay, and then another one for the orange, the last one. A little bit more orange. Nice and bright, right? Nice bright colors. All right. Some pink. All right. Next are these hearts. All right. These hearts will be on the page that I'm working on at the moment. And these hearts are a printable on my coffee webshop. So you can just download them and do what I do, or do something different with them. You know, all is good. I'm going to be using these ones, and I've traced them. I've cut this one out, all right, and then I've traced them on some watercolor paper, and I've painted these two black, and I've painted another two in the colors Reflex Rose and Reflex Yellow from the Amsterdam paints. And I want to doodle one. And I want to use some Lunar paste on this one, and on this one I want to add some black. and this one will also be doodled, I think. Anyway, I think that that would be awesome, and let's go for the blue one. This is Lunar paste, no diving, from Ranger, and it's from Simon Hurley, and I absolutely loving these pastes. They are quite fun to work with, especially on cards, but you could also use them on your mixed media projects, because why not? You know, why not? Just use what you have and play with it, because art supplies are expensive, and if you don't use them, it will all dry out, and then you can throw it away, and then you're like, oh my goodies, what did I do this time? This is a stencil from Dina wakley. It's quite a, it has a lot of open spaces. So be sure that you cover up everything. The last bit, which is covered by my hand and you can see. This is just a spatula from Ranger, because it makes it a lot easier. Oh, come on. I think that this is it. Very, very cool. Look at it. So cool, right? I am loving the stripe effect on a black. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, I'm going to set this aside to dry. Let's see where. I'm going to put it over there. And I'm going to clean up this mess, and then we will do the second one. Alright, next one is that I am going to do some doodling on top, but I will use a stencil, and I will stencil with some Dylusions paint, white linen, shimmer paint, because why not? All right. Now let's see if I can find a dabber of some sort, or and I had already a stencil picked out. That's this one. Another Dina wakley stencil, which I like. All right. And when it's dry, you will see the shimmer. Unfortunately, it did seep through the stencil a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's not a problem. It's not the end of the world, guys. Alright. With the Lunar paste, it is important to clean your stencils. Alright? Don't forget it. Don't forget to clean your stencils in between. All right, next one is that I'm going to be using some black. There's a lot of dry, gooey stuff on the tube. Right, and I just need a little bit, a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. And let's see. Let's use this stencil. Another Dina wakley. I just love Dina, her stencils. I don't know why, but I just do. Perfect. This is another one. I love the black on the reflex paint. It gives it such a blast of color. Do I have another one? Yes. Let's do this one as well, just to save some time. I'm not going to be doing freehand doodling. I'm just going to be using these stencils. You could use other mediums as well, you know, other paints. Maybe some other, I don't know, how you call it? Mixed media stuff. All right, so I did outline the stenciling part, as you can see. Now I'm going to be doing this guy. And let's see, let's go with white. And I'm just outlining the stenciling. There's nothing special. But it does make it a little bit more stand out. You could also do it with another pen, with another color if you prefer, but I prefer to use white linen, the Posca pen. And you can do lots of things with these hearts. You can make pockets with them. That is also a nice idea. Just do two of the same, of two different. And you cut this one off and you can tuck something inside. You could do it as a decorative element. That's what we are going to be doing for this page at the moment. All right. The only thing is which color. Oh, I am loving this one. Don't mind my dog, guys. He wants attention. I think that if I do this, then it will drown into the background. So I'm going to be using this one. And then we can do some decorating. Leon. Leon, kom maar op de kamer. Kom. Kom maar, kom. Kijk. Yes, that's my dog, guys. That's my big boy, Leon. Nice meeting you. Say hi. Say hi. At least you could see the top of his head, right? All right. Second trial. I hope that you can see it, but I already did some stenciling on the pink part with the yellow paint on top. Next is the yellow, and I'm taking the orange. And I'm taking another stencil. And I'm just going to stencil the yellow area with this paint. All right. I think that there's an, let me grab another one. I think that's better. All right. Next, we need a little bit more paint. It's not very bright, that orange, in comparison to this one. So I think it's mixed up with another color, but it's okay. You see the difference? Right? Like so. Can I find it? Can I still find it? No, I think I can't. Okay, the last part is here. All right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to set that stencil aside. And the last one will be the orange one. And for that, we're going to take the pink. And of course, we're going to take another stencil. Like so. Or did I already use? I already used that one. Oopsie. It's okay. You know what? I don't really mind. It's the background. All right. So, what to do next? Some white splattering? What y'all think? Shall we do some white splattering? Do I dare? It's one hot mess, the page, right? One hot mess. But it's going to be okay. Okay, so this one is going to be here. The cute little snail. Some flowers. And the butterfly. And all of these images are hand drawn by me. And they will be on my web shop next Saturday. I think that I'm going to be using this one, but I do have to snip off the white. All right. I'm going to snip it in 3 pieces. I like that. Or oh, I'm kind of liking this. Maybe I want to put something here. I think it's kind of plain there. I just don't know what yet. Let's see, what else do we have? A little ladybug. I think something like this could be cool. Oh, this is also a little something that I made. Okay, I think that this is going to be the idea, but I still have to do some doodling. So let's do that first. And I also want to add some astro paste. So yeah, let's do that first. And I think that I am going to put the words on the heart. All right, all right. I do think that I want to use black. Do I dare? no, that is too. I do want to have a border. That's what I do want to have. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to... Let's start this side. Alright, let's go grab some black. Could also use shimmer. Shimmer black. Let's do that. Yes. Just very simple. It also gives the page some contrast. Some more paint. Alright, now I'm going to set this aside to dry. And when it's dry, I'm going over it with my white Posca pen, and then I will do some doodling on the side. And I think that will help a lot to the page. And then we're going to finish it. So, yeah, I will be right back. Alright. So, the sun is gone. We're good. What a difference, right? Yes, so the border, that's what I've been doing. And as you can see, I've used shimmer paint, black shimmer paint from Dylusions, and it really gives it a nice shimmer. But what I did with the border is that I just took a brush, painted it black around, what will it be, a half an inch or 1 centimeter. And what I did is that I took this Posca, which is the PC 5mm. I just drew these pointy things all around, as you can see, all around, and let it dry. Always let it dry, all right? And now you're going to do the last thing, because I thought this is so simple I don't need to record it, because you are all too smart, and you will probably understand what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is the corner, just like so. And with the smaller pen, with the smaller nib, I mean the PC 1MR, I am just doing another pointy thingy in the middle of the first ones. And that's basically it. Super simple, but very effective. All right. This heart will go here. I just love this heart. I think it's really, really cool. All right. I was busy drawing some little heart-shaped doodles onto the page, which I think is pretty cool. These are just little V's, pretty easy to draw. And I'm just using the PC5M Posca pen for this thing. And just a few more little dots, because why not? And if you go wrong, you can wipe it off like I just did, because it's acrylic. Right. And this is how it will look. I think that this is quite enough. Yeah, I think it's enough. Because as you can see, we are covering a lot of things up. A little bee. I think that this is perfect. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm digging this. So I'm going to glue everything down. And since this is watercolor cardstock, I am going to be using liquid glue. Oh. And it's not working at the moment. No. Okay. Let's grab something else. Let's just go for it with my Prit with my glue stick, the Dutch version. All right. Let's hope that it stays at its place. Do I have something? And I still want to add some Astro paste. Because why not? The little cute snail. There's also a boy version in this, how you call it? Collage pack. Am I allowed to say that? And if you like what you see, the paper pad of this collection will be online next week. So follow me for any updates and other stuff. Because lot more things are on its way. This one goes here. And let's see. This leaf can go here, because why not? And a little bee. And the page is done. Alright, so I got myself some Astro paste in a color Unicorn Horn. And this is a paste with loads of glitter. And I'm just going to be putting some on a snail. And I'm just dabbing it with my finger. And I also want to put some paste on the wings of the bee. And this paste dries clear. And you have lots of different kinds of mediums like this. But I like using this stuff because it dries super fast and you don't have a big mess with all the glittery stuff. And it comes in different colors. You know, I also like, what's it called? I also like the It's also from Ranger. The little bottles. Stickles. Thank you, stickles. But they take forever to dry. And this doesn't. So, yeah. And I like myself a little bit of sparkle. So I'm just going to add in loads of sparkle. All right. I think that this is pretty cool. Like so. I think we're done. We're done. We are good. So this is my page for today, and I hope that you like it just as much as I do. And be sure to keep a lookout on my socials, because, you know, it will be fun for you if you would join me on my creative journey with my handmade collage. And I hope to see you the next week again. And don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook group as well. And I also have Instagram where you can follow me. So please do so. And I hope to see you at the next video, everybody. Stay safe and happy crafting. Bye bye.